Hello, friends. Good morning, everybody. Please let me know if you can see me and if you can hear me. I don't see any comments coming through yet. Hi, Thomas. Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me. Paige, hi. Hiya, we can see and hear you now. Awesome. Well, welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me this morning. It has been a very long time since I have done a live stream on my own, so it feels a little bit funny not having Brooke and Mandy here, but I wanted to just kind of hop on, do some writing with you guys. So let me know what you guys are working on. Today, I will be hopefully writing and finishing the Pistol Daisy finale. I ended up taking like 2 hours yesterday, 2 or so hours, to just sit down with my Save the Cat book and totally plot out my 5-point finale. And now I'm ready. I'm ready to write it. So I am very excited. Vicky is outlining and revising a previous novel. Okay. What about everybody else? Outlining a new novel, rewriting my short story. I'm re-outlining my fantasy retelling for draft 2. It sounds like a lot of people are outlining today. So for those of you who are outlining, what is your outlining method? Because mine is Save the Cat now. That's like my absolute favorite method of outlining now is using Save the Cat. Good morning, KK Burks. I was going to say KK Brooks for some reason. Lots of people. Hi, Alexandra. Hi. Bubble method. I've never heard of the bubble outlining method. If you haven't read Save the Cat, Writes a Novel, I highly recommend it. It is my absolute favorite method of outlining now. It helps so much. A lot of people editing. Good morning, Patrick. I'm doing very well today. I have Mew with me this morning. She's down there, nice and cozy. So it is a wonderful Sunday and I'm doing well. I'm sorry you have work today. Yes, definitely. Everybody who's been like thinking about it but hasn't purchased Save the Cat yet, I highly recommend it. Anybody else need a pot of coffee? I'm working on my first draft. I already finished my coffee. I'm officially on to water for the morning. If you guys see a bunch of like cat hair floating everywhere, it's fine. Mew is just on my lap. Cheryl, good morning. Yes, Mew is here too. All right, so do you guys want to just dive right into a little warm up? It's definitely a little strange not having Brooke and Mandy here because we're not having like all these conversations to distract us. But if you guys are ready, I'm ready to just go ahead and dive into like a 10-minute warm up maybe. I would really like to totally write the finale today. It might not happen, but I want to make sure that I'm like staying super focused and getting a lot done. Hi from Sweden. Hey, Tasha. Probably ready. 10 minutes? Okay. Good morning, Charles. So everybody's happy with 10 minutes then? Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little timer here. $10 minutes. All right, cool. Everybody's happy with that. So I'm going to mute myself while we're writing so that I can listen to music, because if I have music playing during the live stream, I can get a copyright strike. So that's why I'll be going quiet. But let's go ahead and start our first 10-minute warm-up. All right, I will see you guys in 10 minutes. Okay, friends, that was 10 minutes. How did you do? I wrote 223 words, so not too bad for a 10-minute sprint. $275, that's good. If Tracy, yep, I was like, where's Tracy Glass? She probably got a crazy number. There she is. I did very bad, LOL, 9 words. At least it's something, right? 328 for Giselle, 255 for Alexandra, 112. I'm struggling to start my novel. Yep, I know how that feels. That's why I took over 2 hours yesterday just to plot out what I'll be writing today. Just joined on for the last 2 minutes, but I've been plotting the whole afternoon. Yep. I know that, I'm curious, how many of you here are pantsers? Because I tried to pants Whiskey City the first time I wrote it, and it didn't go well at all. So I'm definitely firmly back into plotting territory. MV Mackenzie, hello, this is my first time joining your stream. Well, welcome. I hope you have a fun time. We just finished our first 10-minute writing warm-up. We'll chat a little bit and then dive right back into another sprint. I'm a pantser, haha, trying to learn plotting. See, that's interesting because I feel like some of us, we're just naturally pantsers or naturally plotters. I wish I'm definitely a plotter. Yep. A pantser trying to be a plotter. How do you, for those of you who are pantsers who want to become plotters, how are you going about that? Are you just trying out different outlining methods, trying to find one that works for you? Hi, Becca. Welcome. Oh, hi, Amity. Plotter at heart, trying to pants a little here and there. Yeah, definitely. I can feel you on that. It seems like we kind of have a pretty good mixture of plotters and pantsers here. I just want to thank you for this. I had no idea authors did this, and I hope it helps me to write when I feel that I'm stuck. I hope so too. Before I joined Authortube, writing was so solitary. It was such a lonely activity almost, because I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody about it. I couldn't tell them about my story. It was just all by myself. But now writing is honestly my most social activity. This is being online and social media and chatting with you guys. I love it. It doesn't feel lonely or isolated at all anymore, which I think is absolutely wonderful. Let's see, trying to find the best method. I'm just kind of going back through your comments real quick. It seems like you guys are trying different outlining methods. Yes, I love the live streams. They help me so much. Me as well. I'll admit that I often have a bad habit of hitting the reminder button on people's live streams, but then I'm not on YouTube at the time when they go live, and I don't have notifications on my phone, so I miss them all the time. But I love when I can actually catch a live stream. It helps because you're writing on your own, so you get to feel super cozy wherever you are, but then also interact and feel like you're part of a group as well, which I think is nice. All right, so do you guys have anything you want to chat about, or should we just go ahead and dive right into another sprint? Let me know. Oh my gosh, Amity, that's so nice. You went to bed early and set an alarm to get up 3 a.m. Do you find yourself more of a morning writer? I know that it's super early in the morning there, but I am definitely a morning writer. Let's see. I think right before we started the stream, somebody asked me what I'm working on today. I'm working on writing the Pistol Daisy finale. I am this close to finishing this book. It's the 6th draft, and this is the best it has ever been. And I know I've said that multiple times, but I feel like I really put in, like I'm putting in the time with this draft to get it right, because there were some things that were consistently wrong with the story that like could be okay, like it could work, but I needed more. Like I needed it to be stronger. I needed more tension there, and I'm finally rewriting it and doing it the right way. So I am so, so close to being finished with this book. Yeah, Amity, I am not really a night writer either. Kaylee's a morning writer. Yep. But then some people, Kareem says like 1,000,000% night owl. I can barely wake up for school. That's bye, Sarah. Welcome, welcome, Sarah. Happy Sunday. So I think I'm going to save this question. How hard is it to market your work? Let's save this question and chat about marketing as like author marketing after our next sprint. I think that'll be fun to dive into. So how long should this sprint be? I'm thinking like 20 minutes. What do you guys think? And if that's too long, maybe we could go for like 15 or 18 minutes. 20 minutes, okay. Regularly use the sprints to get work done. The sprints are incredibly helpful in helping me to focus. Yeah, I don't always write during sprints either. Sometimes I just use them to get work done as well. Sweet, everybody is saying 20 works. Good, good, good. We're gonna get a lot of writing done today. Let's wipe this off. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and again mute my screen so I can listen to my music without copyright strikes on my video. So let's go ahead and start a 20-minute sprint, and I will catch up with you guys in 20 minutes. Okay, write all the words. Good luck. All right, everybody, that was 20 minutes. It went by so fast. Caitlin, wish I could join, just popping in to say hi. Well, hello. Thank you for stopping by, even briefly. Hang on, my mom is calling me. Let me text her. Let her know I'm doing a stream. So let me know how you all did. I'm going to tally up how many words I wrote. I wrote about 685. So pretty good. I'm almost at 1,000 for the day so far. Not too bad. Finished outlining 2 scenes, most of the way through a third. That helps me so much. Like, honestly, if I don't outline first, I could sit here for an hour and probably write, only a couple hundred words because I wouldn't know where I was going. That's why outlining is so helpful, because once I have it and I know exactly what direction I need to go in, I feel totally free to just run with my creativity, write all the words. I love it. Sarah, you keep mentioning coffee, and now I want a second cup. Maybe Greg will go make some. Maybe I'll get him to go make some more coffee. Becca, working on an outline for a new book. Ooh, tell me about this new book, Becca. Writing longhand today, but I finished a page. I have not written longhand in such a long time. I usually only write things out by hand when I'm in an early planning phase, because there's something almost comforting about starting a new story and being able to actually write the words on paper. There's something I love about that. But yeah, I have not written by hand in a long time. Greg, yeah. Sarah says, get this woman some Java ASAP. Greg said, okay. That's funny. Amity says, in general, thank you. In general, how long would a scene be? I worry that I have too many long scenes. Well, it depends on the type of scene that you're writing. I have some really short scenes in my book, and then I have some extra long scenes. I think I tend to write short scenes, especially because Pistol Daisy moves so quickly and it's a short book. But I think it just kind of depends on the story you're telling and what part of the story you're at. Ooh, that's interesting. Song of the Dryad is unexpectedly helping me with my Western. That's interesting because, I'm working on a Western too, so that's pretty fun.
Where's your book?
It's in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, the white one. Nice. Congrats, Kareem. I love when I'm able to figure out how to connect things that have been causing me difficulty. MV Mackenzie asks, what is your longest novel? For me, show it. There it is. Wait, that's not what I was trying to do. Here's what I was trying to do. What's your longest novel? My longest is definitely is it Song of the Dryad? I don't know how long hires are. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't know how long those books are, but I'm gonna believe Song of the Dryad is but it might not be. I'm not sure. To tell you the truth, that's so funny. Oh, this is interesting. Let's show that one. Marketing and self-publishing books in Swedish in Finland is hard. Break is happy with a few hundred sold, just marketing locally to my community. I mean, I've heard that most sell 100 copies. So that was all that sell 100 copies of my book. Let's see, what's this next question? Watch a video today that says it's better to start to market your book right from when you write it. Especially your author platform. Like I always say, you should start your author platform right away. Like before. Oh, that's weird. The stream keeps freezing. Babe, are you doing something with the game?
No.
Okay, guys, are you still having lag? I turned off my YouTube. Let me know if it's any better. I had to turn off my YouTube. I have really slow internet here, so it can't do a whole lot.
Mine was on too.
Yeah, people are saying that they're getting really bad lag. For Sarah, she says lag seems to be gone. Seems better now. Okay. Greg and I both had YouTube playing and I'm streaming, and our internet just cannot handle that. So hopefully it's better now. Thank you guys for letting me know. I appreciate it because I can't see it on my end. Sweet. So what was I saying? Oh, like author platform and marketing your book. I think you should start an author platform right away because you'll want to get people interested in you before they're interested in your book. That's kind of how I see it. Is I don't buy a book just because, oh, this is a fun story. I mean, I certainly can, but I often like to buy books because I want to support the person that's writing them. You know, I want to support my friends, and that's something that you have to build a community for. So that's why when you say like market your book before you even write it, I think in a way it's almost like marketing yourself and getting yourself out there and building your community before your book is even ready to go. Yay, people are saying it's better. That helped a lot. Thank you. Woohoo. All right, Sarah, you convinced him. Look at all my little coffee splatters. Greg went and got me my coffee. Let's hide this comment. Ooh, that's hot, 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 hot. Let's see, let me hide that comment. There we go. My mug, yes, I absolutely love this mug. I have to clean off all these coffee splatters, but this is the mug that Kate got me for our little NaNoWriMo exchange that Kevin hosted. I absolutely adore this mug. I think I'm going to start collecting cat mugs, to be perfectly honest, but this is quite hot. This is really, really hot. Oh my gosh, it's like burning me right now. Oh, that's interesting. Sarah says, I have to say building your brand is the hardest part of it for me. I think it's really hard when you get started because you don't really know what to do. You don't, you know, it feels like it's starting so slowly. It's kind of hard to get the snowball rolling in a way. I just finished reading a book this morning that I absolutely loved that talked about like building your brand and pursuing your creative passions. And it's called Don't Keep Your Day Job by Kathy Heller, I want to say. I'm not positive, but I have it linked in some of my recent videos as like a motivational book that talks about building your brand, building your creative business, and it was incredibly helpful. So if you're somebody who like wants to build your author platform and you're not sure where to start, I think, of course, just being in the community is really helpful, but also reading books on like creative branding, I have found incredibly helpful as well. They've especially helped me with like my newsletter because it took me maybe 3 years to start a newsletter. And I'm only just now starting to get comfortable with sending out newsletters. I didn't really know how to do it or what I was supposed to be saying, but a few books really help. Oh yeah, right here. Damien Faust says she even has a podcast. Yes, she does. I have not listened to the podcast, but it's supposed to be really good. So the name of the book is Don't Keep Your Day Job. I'll go ahead and put that in the comments. Don't Keep Your Day Job. I want to say it's Kathy Heller, I think. I'm not positive, but I highly recommend it. I was just able to like get it from my library and I loved it. Oh, so good. Okay, are you guys ready to do another sprint? Like maybe another 20 minutes or something? Hmm. Ooh, 30 minutes. I mean, I'm up for that. Do you guys want to do like a 20-minute or a 30-minute? What is your vote? Have you tried writing a book by hand? No. I mean, I have like outlined by hand and I've written chapters by hand, but I personally do not write by hand, and I wouldn't recommend it because you are going to have to type it eventually. So my preference would just be to type it. I mean, it's so much easier to edit it that way, but some people like to write by hand, so that's totally up to you. 30, 25, 30, 25, 25, 30. So, all right, let's go for a 25. I think that sounds pretty good. Just said I've written a book a year and a half it up yet. I could not write a book by hand just because it would be kind of crush my creativity, because it would be difficult to go back, to move things around, to edit. Like it would be really difficult for me. Hi, Mel. Another 25-minute writing sprint. Ben, are you... I'm freezing again, baby.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I'll try and stop this and see if it works.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and dive into a 25-minute sprint starting now. Thanks, baby. Sorry about that. Okay, friends, that was 25 minutes. Hi, Diane. Welcome. You got caught up in playing Stardew Valley. I adore Stardew, one of my favorite games. Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, love them. I love all those games. Holy cow, already. Yeah, it went really fast. Okay, let's see how many words I wrote. I wrote 660. I want to see how many I've written like over the course of the whole stream so far. So far during the stream, I've written 1,578. Yeah, 1,578. Let's see. Grace asks, where'd it go? Are you close to the finale yet? I am in the midst of the finale. So again, I'm using Save the Cat to kind of break down my stories, and Save the Cat goes over a 5-point finale, like 5 sub-beats essentially for the final, climax of your novel. And I'm in the second sub-beat of the finale, and I'm almost done with it. So then I'll have 3 more after that, and then it'll be done. The finale will be done, and then I'll just have to wrap up like the closing action and the final scene that will push readers hopefully into Whiskey City. So it's going really, really well. 1 more chapter planned. What are the final 5 beats? Would be very interesting to hear. They are, let's see, I have them pulled up here. I have my, you can't really see it, but I have my campfire program back here. The 5-point finale. It is gathering the team, executing the plan. The high tower surprise is where things like go wrong because it can't be executed perfectly. The dig deep down, which is where your character has to like find it within themselves to move forward, even though things are going badly. And then execution of the new plans. That is your 5-point finale, which is really helpful. I mean, I'm going to continue saying, get Save the Cat if you want to be an outliner, because I've been outlining for years, and yet Save the Cat has totally changed like story structure for me. Let's see, here's a good question. How do you find beta readers, and is there a site that hosts them? So now, I mean, where I'm at personally, I find all of my beta readers just via Authortube, but I know that not everybody is in that position. I used to use a website called Scribophile. I'm going to type it in the comments. Scribophile. So I used to use this website called Scribophile to get like beta readers and eyes on my work, and I loved it. So essentially, I haven't been on there in a while, but what Scribophile is a website where you can share like a chapter of your work, and people can read it and critique it, leave like inline comments for you, all the good stuff. Greg, what is that? He is like crinkling something out there. Anyway, so you post your chapter and people can read it, but in order to post more chapters of your own work, you have to read other people's work. So every time you review something that another member has written on Scribophile, you get points. And as you build up all these points, you get to post more of your own work. I highly recommend it. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, so if you're looking for like a place where you can just get your work in front of people and get lots of feedback on it, I highly recommend Scribophile. But if you're looking for like beta readers that you can just send your entire novel to, it's tough because, again, I'm on Authortube, so I'm in this community of people. But I would say just this community, I've seen like forums on Goodreads where you can pair up with people. Before I was on Authortube, I honestly just used like Twitter to find beta readers, so you might be able to find them there. So what do you guys think? What would you say? Melody says, but can you then still publish your stuff when you posted it online? Yes. I mean, if you're posting chapters online for beta readers to read, that's not the final draft anyway, and you can get the feedback. and then go through and delete everything that you shared. So yeah, you can absolutely still publish your work. Right blur is good for finding betas. Is that like on Tumblr? Oh yes, and here's a good one too. I've seen this. Maggie Stiefvater has a Google form sort of thing for beta readers. I have seen that before. Hi Megan, welcome. We've done 3 writing sprints so far. I'll probably do one more, like one more shorter one, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and go enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Here's another one. There are good Facebook groups dedicated to finding betas. I really appreciate you guys jumping in with your thoughts because, of course, we each have like different experiences, and my experience finding betas is going to be different than your experience. So it's good to know where everybody is kind of finding their own readers for their books. But yeah, I did use Scribophile, and I loved it. I used it for years. Yeah, Sarah, Campfire is amazing. Like I said, I have it back here. You can't really, of course you can't see it because I put that thing up there. But I've been using it for plotting. I've been using it for my series Bible. I'm really enjoying it. Bye, Amity. Have a good day at work. Okay, do you guys want to chat a little bit more? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Grace says, I'm about to write my first book and I don't plan on publishing. Is there a way I can just get a copy for myself? You can do that through KDP. You know, I have, where are they? Where is it? You know, I have like proof copies of my book, and this is not the final cover or anything. This was like the first or second draft Epistle Daisy. But after you finish your book, you can just like make your own book cover. That's what I did here, and go on to KDP and, you know, upload everything and just order yourself a proof copy. And it's just for you and it's not published. And Dev, yes, I will keep this stream up. This will be up on my YouTube channel if you ever feel like rewatching it just to get some more sprints in. But yeah, Grace, I recommend just getting a proof copy. And you don't have to use KDP. It's just the simplest. How much does that cost? This cost me like $5. Like, it was super cheap. It's a short book, so I think it was like $2 or $3 in printing because you have to pay to print the book, and then like $4 for shipping. Does a proof copy require ISBN? No. Do they ship internationally? Yes. Let's see. And for the ISBN thing, especially if you're just printing it for yourself or if you are using KDP, you don't have to buy your own ISBNs. I recommend it if you're publishing, and I'll put out a whole video on that, but you don't need an ISBN for this. This just has like a product number on the back. Barnes & Noble Press also gives you the option to make a book that isn't being sold. Yeah, I actually, I did use Barnes & Noble Press for a copy of my book, but I can't show it to you because it has the actual book cover on it. And Barnes & Noble Press has incredibly high quality books. I believe they use the same printer. They use Lightning Source, and that's the same printer, I believe, as Ingram Spark. So Barnes & Noble has super high quality printing. Hi, Lauren, welcome. It's nice to see you. How do you do your own cover for it? So I have used Photoshop for years since I was like in the 8th grade. So I know my way around Photoshop, but for this one that I made, you just go on KDP and you can get the dimensions for the book. And I bought this photo off of Deposit Photos, which is a stock website. So I bought the photo, I, just created it in Photoshop using the dimensions that KDP gave me. And I have a book cover. It might sound like a little intimidating to learn the first time that you do it, but it's really fun. So yeah, that was just the book cover that I made just for my proof copy. That is not the final. That's not the final cover. I've only joined for the 3rd sprint. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna do one more sprint, probably a slightly shorter one. So how do you feel about like 15 minutes maybe? And then we'll wrap the sprint, the stream up after that. My little banner is still running. I didn't even realize that. Let's hide that. Sounds good. Yeah, okay. 15 is fine. Sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a 15-minute sprint. And that'll put this stream at about 1 hour and 45 minutes. And we can chat like a tiny bit afterward, and then we will wrap it up. So, all right, we're going to do our 15-minute sprint. Let me put up our little banner here. All right. Start writing, my friends. I will see you in 15 minutes. All right, friends, and that was it. That was our last 15-minute sprint. Let's turn the ticker off. All right, I'm going to tally up how many words I wrote. I feel pretty good about that. I finished the execution of the plan, and then I also got into the high tower surprise and the dig deep down. Those went pretty fast. So now I'm moving into the execution of the new plan. We're going to see how many words I wrote. $556 words for me in that 15-minute sprint, so not too bad. Can you guys still see and hear me? Am I lagging at all? I turned off my YouTube, so let me know. I don't see any comments or anything coming through, so I'm not sure. There we go. There, it's like all the comments suddenly come through all at once. Now I have to go back. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, 950 words for Victoria. That is amazing. 251 for Sharon. Let's see, 454 for the right now mom. Good job, you guys. Really great. Let's see, 790. Really, really good. Oh my gosh. Lauren managed to dry her hair. Well, that's a success too, right? Not lagging, all is good. Okay, cool. Like the comments take a while to come through for some reason, so I was just sitting here in like total silence and there were no comments, so I wasn't sure. Let's see, 2,288 words in total for the stream. I'm going to tally up how many words I wrote total for the stream as well. I think I should have hit 2,000 just now, but we're gonna find out. 2,134 words is what I wrote during today's stream. So that is the most I have written in a day since just after, since NaNoWriMo probably, actually. So I'm feeling really good about that. And I'm almost done. I am almost done with the finale. I am so close. 1,006 for the entire stream. Good, good, good. We got a lot of work done today. So yeah, like I said, I'm about to finish the finale of Pistol Daisy. I hope to have it finished on like Monday or Tuesday. And then after that, I'm going to immediately start a reread because I want to finish the book this month and then do a reread this month. And then in March, I will start probably one more round of edits. Hi, Allison. Oh my gosh, we're literally just about to wrap it up. But hello, it's nice to see you. So we could chat for like 5 or 10 more minutes if you guys have any questions or anything that you want to chat about. Juanita says, my totals are shameful, therefore keeping it to myself. No shame here, my friend. Gabby got 576. Victoria hit over 2K words for the day. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, who is this? This must, yep, I knew it was Tracy. I saw the number 5,795, but couldn't see the name. And I was like, yep, that's Tracy Glass. I knew it. And guys, I don't know if we've announced it anywhere yet, but Brooke, Mandy, and I were supposed to be doing a stream on Thursday on Mandy's channel, but she's not going to be able to host anymore. She just texted us and told us that. So I think there probably will still be a stream on Thursday, but it'll probably just be me and my good friend Brooke, either here on my channel or on her channel. So we'll, be announcing that on YouTube, probably on Instagram, probably in my newsletter as well, just to let you know. So if you want to join us for another stream on Thursday, we'll be doing that either here or on Brooke's channel. Not really sure. All right, anything else you guys want to chat about before we kind of wrap it up? We've had some good chats today so far. Jessica says, how did you meet Brooke? Oh, and bye, Melody. Go and make your dinner. Okay, a few questions coming in, so let's back up. So Sarah says, will this be a regular Sunday thing? So I want to start streaming on my channel at least once a month. It's like a new goal for me. I don't know if it'll always be on Sundays. Sunday is my preference because it's like a very relaxing, writerly type day. So it'll, I'll likely be doing Sunday morning sprints, but I'm also open to other days of the week so that people in different time zones can join in. But it is my goal to live stream like solo at least once a month. Jessica says, how did you meet Brooke? I met Brooke via Authortube. Before she even started her channel, she used to comment on my videos all the time. So I just knew who she was, and she kept telling me, I really want to start an Authortube, but I'm nervous, and I kept encouraging her. So I just like met her via the comments on YouTube. And then when she started her Authortube channel, I already kind of knew who she was. So that's how we kind of met. And then we started live streaming together, and we've been friends ever since. Let's see, backing up. Bethany, congrats on posting your first ever YouTube video. That is awesome. I'm always looking for new Authortubers to watch, so I'll make sure to check out your channel. Ariana, goodbye. Have a good day. Is Thursday the evening sprint? Yes. On Thursday, it'll be like the typical time that we usually do it. I think it's like 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, around there, my time zone at least. But I'll make sure that we're posting it everywhere and letting you guys know what time that's going to be. But yeah, that's like the typical evening sprints that the three of us usually do together. Let's see. This is a good question. What has been the hardest part of writing and editing Pistol Daisy so far? I'd say that originally when I was writing it, the hardest part was writing something that took place in 1880 and learning the culture, kind of learning the history and how people lived back then was really difficult. And I did a lot of research. I read a lot of books, like Wild West for writers type books. But once I overcame that, I'd say the hardest thing has been getting the plot right, honestly. Like that has consistently always been my problem, is just tension and getting the story paced out properly. But with Save the Cat, I think I'm getting much better at it. Here's another question. Do you recommend having a website when you're starting off as an author, or what platform would you recommend? I definitely recommend a website. Absolutely, because it's a place where people can find you and find information about you and what you're working on even before you publish anything. And then what other platforms would you recommend? Instagram is a really good one. A lot of people connect on there. Maybe Twitter and YouTube. Like those are the three I'm using right now. I've been terrible at Twitter the past few years. So if anybody has tweeted me and I didn't reply, it's because I was never on there. But I am trying to get better at Twitter. My favorite platforms are YouTube and Instagram. And I absolutely recommend that you have it like an author website, even if you haven't published yet. Just to say thanks again, found this so helpful. Good. I'm so glad that you enjoyed this. Like I said, there will be a live this Thursday, either here on my channel or on Brooke's channel. Not sure yet, but we'll make sure to let you guys know. Let's see, anything else? I don't think so. I think I got the questions all answered. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It can always be like, I always slightly get nervous when I do a solo live because I have this weird fear of like awkward silence and just sitting here with nothing to say. So I do really appreciate you guys showing up, chatting with me. Sorry about the lagginess. It's just what happens when you have slow, cheap internet. Let's see. At what time on Thursday? On Thursday, it'll be Thursday evening. I think it's usually around 6:30 Central Standard Time is the time that we usually shoot for. But just check out like the community posts here on YouTube. We'll be posting on YouTube. I'll be sending out a newsletter, and we'll be posting on Instagram to let you guys know exactly what time that stream will be. So as long as you're following me on social media and Brooke as well, you can make sure that you're getting that information. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Have a wonderful Sunday wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you guys Thursday on our next live stream. All right. Bye.